This is a horoscope prediction today in Pisces love. Those born between February 19 and March 20 belong to this zodiac sign. Love is a fundamental prop for this sign. They needed to have emotional stability that provides them with security. You Pisces are going through a difficult time because you don't find motivation in what you do. Do not worry that it is a passing streak that is more common than you might think. Try not to get overwhelmed that the only thing you can achieve with that attitude is to extend it more in time. Surround yourself with positive, happy people who love you, and you will see how everything happens much faster, and you find an incentive in life again. In reference to love, it should be noted that perhaps you are too demanding, and you look at people who do not correspond to you. On the other hand, if you did not care so much about the physical and if the person would do much better in the sentimental field. In reference to the economic situation and work, I tell you that this is a critical moment, but this will eventually pass. It may be necessary for you to train and expand your knowledge to adapt to the new times. Love horoscope for the single woman. Do not think that everything in life, a Pisces friend, is work or studies. You're so focused on them lately that you're missing out on other aspects of life. You always have to find the balance point between both things, and they are not incompatible. If you are not attentive, you are going to lose the opportunity to meet someone very interesting, with whom if you want you could even have a relationship. Stop being so domineering and bossy and you'll see how you do better. Especially if you listen more to others and let yourself be advised, you will achieve better results. Today's free prediction for the Pisces man. The Pisces man has a great personality that arouses the interest of many people. It is also true that this makes him receive a lot of criticism from people who do not think like him. Today you will probably be bothered by a criticism that will come from someone who raises interest in you. You have to differentiate between a sincere opinion and without malice, and not give it more importance than it has, because you could lose the opportunity to get to know each other more intimately due to a misunderstanding. Today's Pisces horoscope in love for singles. Pisces cannot take anything seriously. You have to learn to rationalize and not start arguing without thinking. Then you complain that you don't have a partner, but perhaps your character prevents you from formalizing a relationship. You have to learn to yield and respect the opinion of others. Of course, it's not about agreeing like crazy or always doing what the other says, but about listening and being more flexible. If you have a partner, coexistence is not something simple, since it implies sharing and giving up spaces and customs. It is not being a simple process, as you thought it would be. You defend your places and your habits fiercely, and your partner does the same. The stars advise you to be the first to give in, and that once you do, they will manage to reach a middle ground. If you don't have a partner, the main virtue of great lovers is, above all, the ability to wait. Patience will pay off, more than insistence or blackmail. You have to know how to take steps back when the other person does not know you are safe. Showing that respect will earn you points before their eyes. You are giving up making money by abandoning the belief in your luck. Good businesses and profitable workers also have their spiritual side. Fortune is a power that can play in your favor if you know how to attract it. To this end, place a mirror of water, and every day throw a coin into it at the beginning of your day. Your body is your home, the space you are going to inhabit on this plane, and therefore it must be in order and clean. This day begins a process of chemical and energetic toxin cleansing. To this end, consume some of the noblest fruits, banana, pear, apple or strawberry. Coexistence is not something simple, since it implies sharing and giving up spaces and customs. It is not being a simple process, as you thought it would be. You defend your places and your habits fiercely, and your partner does the same. The stars advise you to be the first to give in, and that once you do, they will manage to reach a middle ground. You are giving up making money by abandoning the belief in your luck. Good businesses and profitable workers also have their spiritual side. Fortune is a power that can play in your favor if you know how to attract it. To this end, place a mirror of water, and every day throw a coin into it at the beginning of your day. Your body is your home, the space you are going to inhabit on this plane, and therefore it must be in order and clean. This day begins a process of chemical and energetic toxin cleansing. To this end, consume some of the noblest fruits, banana, pear, apple or strawberry. All human beings on planet Earth make mistakes from time to time. We all make mistakes. If we are wise, we learn from them. If we are not, we make things worse by sinking into self-criticism and regret. But when we convince ourselves that we have made a mistake so big that we can never recover from it, that is when we fall into the pit of self-pity. You are convinced that you have mishandled the situation. Looking back, You see that there were other options that might have worked better. You are about to discover that, in reality, things are developing perfectly. Tip of the day: we lose many things, but most of them at the right time. In the same way, what was lost now will come back to you when you need it most. Be calm. Lucky numbers for today: 6, 8, 18, 40, 42, 43. Free Pisces Daily Horoscope Tips. All horoscope signs are divided into 3 decans according to the date of birth, and this is the specific Pisces horoscope prediction and advice for each of them. First decan, February 21st and March 2nd. Always remember that absolute stability and total security do not exist in anything. Second deanery, March 3rd to 11th. There is no evil that does not come for good. You are in the prelude to a new stage. Third decan, March 12th to 20th. Beginnings are difficult and sometimes exhausting in any terrain. Don't give up, because you can get it.